South Africa's first online rhino horn auction is set to open after a last-minute legal challenge delayed it by 2 days. Conservation groups say the event should not proceed because it could fuel trafficking and undermine a 40-year ban on the trade. The auction is being held by the country's largest rhino breeder, who's selling nearly 6 tons of rhino horns. For more on this, we're joined by Lynn Johnson. She is the founder of an anti-poaching advocacy organization, Break the Brand. They aim to change the habits of elite buyers who fuel the poaching problem. Lynn, thanks so much for joining us. The organizer of this auction believes that legally selling rhino horn will ultimately help protect the species from poachers. Tell us why you believe that is not true.
Well, all the information that we've gathered in interviewing the primary users and buyers of rhino horn in Vietnam, who are considered the key people driving the current poaching spree, is that they don't see a horn from a farm domesticated product as a substitute product to horn from a wild killed rhino. So that is the primary issue for us, that a legal trade doesn't create a product that the users who are driving the current rhino killing spree are interested in.
So Lynn, tell us about the campaign you've launched to psychologically deter what you call these elite buyers from buying wild rhino horn.
Yes. Well, the primary users are elite males, and rhino horn is used as a status symbol, and it's used to demonstrate power and prestige, to negotiate business deals and gain favors. So everything that we're doing in trying to break the brand of this luxury product and in Vietnam is to say that real leaders, true leaders, competent leaders don't need to prop themselves up by gifting rhino horn. They do that on their business competence, their commercial competence, and their brand comes through their business abilities, that they don't need this prop. So it's only a pale imitation of a true leader or a mediocre leader needs a prop of rhino horn. So this is what we're doing in Vietnam to trigger status anxiety, which is one of the 2 reasons the users of rhino horn that we interviewed said that they would stop using rhino horn. Status anxiety if using rhino horn negatively impacted their status, or health anxiety if using rhino horn negatively impacted their health.
Okay, so status anxiety, in a sense, it's almost humiliating these buyers in a way. Are you really seeing success in this, and do you think it can be spread outside Vietnam as well?
Well, the feedback from Vietnam is positive so far. I mean, obviously there was a trend downwards. We launched the campaign in September 2014, and other organisations have been working in this area too. And of course, there's lots of great things happening on the ground in the range countries. But in 2015 and 2016, there was a downward trend in rhino poaching. And so we'd like to think that our campaign contributed to that. We're still just a small volunteer organisation, but we're doing our best to target the primary users that we see are driving the demand.
Okay, Lynn Johnson, best of luck with those efforts. Thanks so much for joining us.